The following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And I really hate to keep talking about this, but everything is spiking again. It's kind of like a second wave here. 83% of the new cases are from this COVID variant, the Delta variant, which has been recorded in all 50 states. The other variant, the Lamda variant, C37, out of Peru, is in 30 countries. I don't think it's been diagnosed here yet. But we're really... Oh, okay. So, yeah, Doug just gave me a little note saying that we've had one state talking about the state of Texas. Okay, state of Texas has it. Of course, that's one of our most southern states, so not too far off from thinking, okay, the bugs from Peru would hit us in our southern states. Okay, one Lambda C37 state so far, Texas. That's very scary. Well, let's look at some of the things that tell you how bad this is. Again, 83% of the new cases are the Delta variant right now. In Florida, okay, let's just look at Florida. They've been going up the last 2 days. 2 days ago, they went up 8,400 and something in new cases. And 2 days ago it was 8,012. Yesterday was 8,488. All right, that's Florida. California, let's see here. 3 days ago was 426. 2 days ago it was 578. Is it right? No, 5,785. 2 days ago it was 4,268, and yesterday it was 6,521. Okay, that's scary. That's California. And Texas, 2 days ago, went up 4,372. Yesterday, they went up 4,769. So this is kind of getting a little crazy here. Why do they keep going up? Well, that's because people continue to take their mask off, don't wash their hands. They're not taking their 90 essential nutrients. Even if they've been... And this is why they can't figure it out. I took my 2 vaccinations. I was vaccinated, but I'm still in the hospital on a ventilator. Or my husband did get his 2 vaccinations, and he went to the hospital, and 3 days later he's dead. So what's going on here? Well, vaccinations do not kill bugs. They don't kill viruses, bacteria, fungus, and yeast. Vaccinations do alert your body to bad DNA and RNA and allow you to respond when the bug shows up. But to respond, you have to have a healthy absorption system, so you cannot be eating gluten, no wheat, brown, rye oats. You got to live like an Asian. When you look at just from the sky and you look down and you see who's doing the best and who's doing the worst, whether they vaccinate or not, the Asians are always doing the best because they're living on rice and sweet potatoes and beans and squash. They do not primarily eat or regularly eat wheat, brown, rye oats. By contrast, the countries that eat a lot of wheat, barley, rye oats, like the UK, okay, which is England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Let's see here. They've gone up 44,000 a couple of days ago, and yesterday they went up 44,104. And it just blows your mind that this is going on and nobody seems to be paying attention to it. And then, again, you look at the Philippines versus Vietnam, and they both have about the same population. You've heard me say this before. Vietnam has 100 million has 97 million people in Vietnam. The Philippines have 100 million. And the Philippines, they have, 26,844 dead, and Vietnam has 334 dead. The Philippines have 1.5 million infections, and Vietnam has 60,000 infections. Well, it's the difference in the diet. Vietnam has remained Asian. It lives on rice, sweet potatoes, beans, and squash, and seaweed. And the Philippines has moved over to the European diets because they have so many European countries, including England and Spain, and, of course, the United States and Germany and others who are there with their militaries and Navy bases and Marine bases and Army bases and so on. And so everybody in the Philippines is eating like Europeans and eating like the Americans, and that's why their death rate and infection rate is like us as opposed to being like the Asians like they're supposed to be. And so the only thing I can tell you is that you individually and your family has to do all the right stuff. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, no wheat, butter, oats, no sugar, no carbonated drinks. Even the diet one's got to go because it's the carbonation which causes your stomach to be alkaline or neutral. You can't digest proteins down to amino acids efficiently. You cannot absorb iron and B12 and other nutrients, and so you're going to be anemic, and so therefore you're going to be more susceptible to the bugs. So it's imperative that you eat correctly. And then you want to take your 90 essential nutrients. No, I take that back. You want to take the 215, which contains the 90. The Healthy Start Pack is the core, or Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. And the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack was actually designed for professional athletes and Olympic athletes and university athletes and amateur athletes, and along with, for Theo Ratliff, great basketball player, our rebounder sports drink with 100 nutrients in it. Has 75 minerals and 25 vitamin amino acids. And I've been doing these things for years. I'm 82 years old and don't have a problem. Don't forget your colloidal silver 4 times a day orally. Don't forget your hand sanitizer, and you'll do fine. But you got to be proactive here. You can't just say, ho hum, everybody's taking their mask off, it's safe. No. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Longevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngtivity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll free, 1-888-379-2552. And I want to remind everybody, don't forget the tools. I mean, the books and CDs and DVDs are flying out the door right now because people want information. The medical system has failed them terribly, and they want to know how they can get their immune system up and running to work and protect them. Okay, and it's actually quite simple. Again, get rid of all the bad foods, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, butter, rye, oats, no sugar, no carbonated drinks, even the diet ones. And then, of course, I have a new book added to our list of 15 books, Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. It's 300 pages. It was a 3-year study by 3 big TV chefs in Eastern Canada who weren't quite believing everything I was saying about gluten and this, that, and the other. And so they made the recipes that I was recommending and so forth, and they gave questionnaires to all these people. And they cooperated, and the 4 of us put together this book, Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods, and it goes into the recipes and how you can actually take good, high-quality raw materials and make these things yourself and add, 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. And, of course, the basic things you put in your mouth are very important. So Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. And so contact your Youngevity associate and get that book added to your tools. Don't forget Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Don't forget Is Your Doctor Killing You? And, of course, the CDs of Dead Doctors Don't Lie is in 9 languages. And so, and remember, I'm the guy who got rid of cystic fibrosis, thought to be a genetic disease. I'm the guy who got rid of muscular dystrophy, thought to be a genetic disease. I'm the guy who got rid of sudden death syndrome, thought to be caused by the mothers laying on the babies. They're all just simple nutritional deficiencies. And so, using our great attorneys and in federal court, we used all of our research with these federal judges, and they could deny our request because of all our research. Over, $25 million just for one project. Okay, my thesis on 20,000 autopsies. They couldn't resist that. And then the second one was 1,700 autopsies in kids under the age of 10 in China. They couldn't resist that. And so they had to go along and force all these baby food manufacturers to put these nutrients into the baby food. And then within a year and a half, that eliminated cystic fibrosis, muscular dystrophy, and sudden death syndrome. Now, do you think one pediatrician would call me and thank me? Do you think one medical school would call me and say, hey, would you come lecture to our freshman students? One naturopathic school? No, no, no. Because they were all fixated on the genetics of the thing, which was false information. And so they don't like me very much because I showed everything they believed in was wrong. Okay, with that said, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I've got a story here headlined, Healthy Eaters Proven to be 40% less likely to be hospitalized if infected with COVID and 10% less likely to catch it in the first place. And this all comes from King's College in London, and they wanted to discover the ultimate way to cut your risk of catching COVID and how to avoid severe case if you do. And they say eating clean, organic, local, or homegrown fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds daily, and say you should cut out the processed foods and not cheat on the diet either, like you're always talking about. If you want to improve your immune system, eating on a 5-day plan, including greens, could be the difference you're looking for, and for good. They interviewed 600,000 people about their daily food regimen and then monitored them for 9 months to see if they came down with a coronavirus. Also tracked how long they were sick if they did get it. And they say the result, data revealed that healthy eaters were 40% less likely to get sick with the China flu. And if they did, they were less likely to need oxygen therapy to get through it. And it says, so what does clean eating mean? They say organic fruits and vegetables are free of pesticides and insecticides and toxic herbicides. They say use clean filtered water for everything that you drink, even your tea and your coffee, and drink mixes, boiling vegetables, and making soup. There's all kinds of pollutants and contaminants in tap water, so this is where the Icelandic water will come in.
Yep. Okay, well, thank you. And, of course, I give them a 50% on that study because they're talking about, a good diet. But they didn't say anything about the nutrients to make sure your immune system gets everything it needs to do its job. They forgot the 215 nutrients in the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. Shame, Shame, shame. Don't forget Kids Toddy, Cal Toddy, Kids Sprinkles, EFAs, and Rebound. Get those kids started before they're even conceived, and we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Longevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Longevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Longevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness, and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local Longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened.
If your doctor is telling you that you can get all the nutrients you need to stay healthy, well, that's just wrong. Dr. Joel Wallach has identified 90 essential nutrients that the human body needs to thrive. Crops only need 3 nutrients to thrive, so where does your doctor think the other 87 nutrients come from? They don't. So if you're not supplementing, you're starving your body. Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine will get you a long way down the road to getting those 90 essential nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine contains plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine is a balanced and complete daily supplement. So if you want to give your body the nutrients it needs, order Beyond Tangy Tangerine today. Contact your local Longevity associate to order this product, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And let's see here. Charmaine, you there?
I'm here, yeah.
Okay. Now, you've been with me for over 30 years. You have built a huge, huge business, international. I don't know how many. You might be in 50 different countries, all 50 states. And you're not a nurse or a nurse practitioner or a pharmacist or a medical doctor or a veterinarian or anything like that, right?
Nope.
Okay. You do have a high school degree.
Yep.
Okay. Now, I have to tell everybody that you are a big user of tools, CDs, DVDs, books, and things. So if you were going to recommend somebody starting a Longevity business, what tools would you recommend them to start with? What basic tools would you have them use?
Well, personally right now, I still like the best of Dead Doctors Don't Lie, and they need to listen to it a few times until they can kind of memorize it in their head. And
Okay.
the books I like, It's All in Your Head. It's very important because doctors always miss those symptoms. They never figure it out. And
Yeah, osteoporosis to the skull.
Yep. And the other thing would be Let's Play Doctor and Let's Play Herbal Doctor and Rare Earths Forbidden Cures. Those are all reference books that you can use constantly, on an individual basis.
Good. It tells you what diseases are caused by what deficiencies and how to supplement properly, how to eat properly. And you gave a good, a good base of these things. And they can get them through www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. And it's one of those things where, again, they are tax deductible if you're going to do this as a business. There are quantity discounts if you buy 10 or 50 or cases, and that way, if you're building a big business like Charmaine, you get them at wholesale, and if somebody wants to buy one, you sell it to them at retail or 10% off retail or something like that. So they get a little break, but in the meantime, you get a little profit on there. And you're getting that information to these folks, so you could be sleeping and they're up all night reading the book or listening to the CD or watching the DVD, and that way you're leveraging your time. Do you feel like you know how to leverage your time now after all these years?
Do I?
Yeah.
Well, that's how pretty much. You can't teach everybody constantly. You have to let them go out on their own. I mean, if they're serious, they're going to learn it. They got to learn it just like anything else. If you're going to smooth out cement, you better figure out how to do it or you're in trouble. It's no different than anything else. You got to learn what you're dealing with and learn how to use it properly.
Yeah, it's how to use the tools of the trade, so to speak. And
of
course, our goal is to get the information out there. And if we can actually improve the health of 50% of Americans, I'll be happy. But I think we're doing a better job than that. I think we're hitting more like 60-70% have heard of us, and there's a huge percentage of those. They might buy one book or get a couple of CDs or something like that and listen to them. If they have an old car, they can just drive around, listen to them when they're driving. But don't forget the new book, Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. It was a great Canadian study. Oh, my gosh.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. If you've ever had trouble getting into today's show, you call us between noon and 1 Pacific. I do have an open line. Call us at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach...
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
When was the last time you watched your home movies? Do you have a VCR anymore? What about a film projector? With technology constantly changing, most families don't have a way to enjoy their recorded memories, trapped on VHS, camcorder tapes, film reels, and photos.
That's why we created Legacy Box over a decade ago. Legacy Box is an affordable mailed-in kit to have your aging media digitized to DVD, thumb drive, or the cloud. Our trained technicians digitize everything by hand right here in the U.S.
Imagine being able to easily relive weddings, graduations, baby's first steps, and more. Get started future-proofing your memories today so you can gather the whole family together and begin the trip down memory lane. Plus, for a limited time, we're offering 40% off.
Visit legacybox.com/lbox to get an exclusive 40% off. Buy today to take advantage of this incredible offer and send in when you're ready. Go to legacybox.com/lbox to save 40% off. legacybox.com/lbox.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. Don't forget, information is one of the greatest tools you can have. It'll add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. Go to www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. We have 15 books. We have 50 DVDs, over 100 CDs, and other things in there, which will blow your mind. So I urge you to get these tools. They're tax deductible if you do this as a business, and they will add 25 to 50 healthful years to your life. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Hattie, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hey, Hattie, how can we help you?
Hi, Dr. Wallach and Charmaine. Dr. Wallach, please allow me 3 short questions. I have a woman. She's 174 pounds. She's 5'8", tall, and she's 60 years of age. She's a diabetic, but she has this blood disease, thalacymia. And
okay, thalassemia.
She has and the other issues is that she says she has excessive sweating, hair loss, skin problems, digestive problems, the whole nine,
Okay, whole 9 yards.
And she's a diabetic.
Well, thalassemia.
Yeah.
Well, thalassemia is the name they give to sickle cell anemia in white people. Sickle cell anemia is supposed to be a genetic disease of black folks, but when they started finding it in white people, they had to come up with a different name. So thalassemia is sickle cell anemia in black folks, and thalassemia is the word they use for sickle cell anemia in white folks, okay? And, of course, let's see here, type 2 diabetes is very simple nutritional deficiency disease, gut stuff, all those things going on with their bowels and stuff. That's usually a gluten issue. Let's see here. And so, Char, what would you do for Hattie's friend here? 174 pounds, 60 years old.
Well, I'd get her on one healthy blood sugar pack and one healthy brain and heart pack, which will have the selenium in it. Mm-hmm. And then I would get her also the hair, skin, and nails. And she probably should get an extra bottle of selenium because all that stuff really, she needs selenium, definitely.
Yep.
Get on the gluten-free diet, of course, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oils. And that alone is going to help her a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Everything can go away there except the thalassemia, which is not a genetic thing, but it is a birth defect where the mother, during the early stages of embryonic development of the baby, the cells that were making the hemoglobin for the red blood cells were defective because mama was missing something. And so the baby is born with thalacemia. If they're not black, if they are black, it's called sickle cell anemia. But you can relieve the symptoms a lot. Don't forget the gluten-free diet, no wheat, butter, rye, and oats. And then go to question number 2 here.
Another female, she's 60, 214 pounds. She's 5'5". Now she has cerebral palsy. She has a lot of bone and joint pain, and she wants to regain some mobility. She's on the drugs for depression. She has a lot of skin and stomach issues.
Okay, she got skin issues, stomach issues, joint issues, arthritis, all that kind of stuff. Cerebral palsy is a birth defect. Mama was missing something when the brain was forming in the embryo. That may or may not be fixable, depending on if the diagnosis is correct or not. 5'5", I'd like to see her weigh maybe 140 pounds, so she needs to lose about, say, 50 to 60 pounds here. All right, and Charmaine, what would you do for this second question?
Well, I would also get her on a gluten-free diet, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oils. And then I would get her on 2 healthy brain and heart packs. And I would get her on some hair, skin, and nails. Synaptive.
And 3 eggs.
Yep.
Synaptive and 3 eggs twice a day. Okay. We'll be back after these messages.
And that does open a line. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach today, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. Lines open.
Hi, registered pharmacist Ben Fuchs here. I've been studying healthy bodies for 35 years, and what I've got to tell you may shock and surprise you, but if you listen up, it may change your life.
Diabetes or pre-diabetes or dysglycemia, bad blood sugar. Sugar-storing cells have tuned out insulin because we're pounding our bodies with sugar and refined carbohydrates that cells just stop listening to insulin. The ultimate sign of insulin resistance is elevated blood sugar that doesn't go down. When blood sugar stays elevated, it can react with various proteins in the body, especially the protein albumin and the protein hemoglobin, and ultimately we're off to the degenerative disease races. This is called insulin insensitivity or insulin resistance. By the way, insulin resistance is a problem not just because cells stop listening to insulin, but because insulin does other things. Insulin's a growth hormone. It makes cells divide. So even though cells aren't listening to insulin's command to process sugar, all the other effects of insulin are still going on. For example, even though insulin's effects on sugar processing are reduced or diminished, insulin's effects on dividing cells, making cells divide, that's not diminished at all. Elevated insulin, as insulin levels go up, your cells are starting to divide really fast. That means cysts. That means growth. Ultimately, insulin elevations are responsible for fibroids and cysts and growth. This ultimately means the emperor of all maladies, cancer.
Pharmacist Ben here, urging you to go to kscohealth.com to order Beyond Tangy Tangerine, the Healthy Start Pack, and other nutritional supplements that I personally use and recommend. You can purchase these premium quality products at wholesale prices online at kscohealth.com. That's kscohealth.com. I'm the pharmacist that believes that staying healthy and strong is not only about medicine, it's about giving your body the raw materials it needs to do its work. Go to kscohealth.com. Make sure you check out the cool videos, too, at kscohealth.com. That's kscohealth.com.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, get rid of all those bad foods, get rid of the fried foods, the processed meats, the oils, the glutens, wheat, brown, rye, oats, and sugar. Don't forget to get rid of the carbonated drinks. And don't forget, you want to get these kids on their 90 essential nutrients before they're conceived, all through the pregnancy, and then from the time they're born, either mama's breast milk, and mom has to be super supplementing, and then if they're going to get on Enfamil and Similac or bottled milk, they need Kids Toddy, Cal Toddy, Kids Sprinkles, EFAs, and Rebound when they get a little bit older and they start wanting to drink the big juices and soda pops, get them on Rebound. and they will do fine. Okay, let's see here, Doug. Let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Los Angeles, California. And Dave, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Dave. You're on the air. How can we help you, sir?
Hi. I have a friend who's recently diagnosed with kidney dialysis needed soon, and so I'm trying to find out if supplements can help reduce the need for kidney dialysis treatment.
Okay, how much do you weigh and how old are you, sir?
It's about a friend. He's 76. Oh. He weighs about 175, 6 feet 1.
Okay, and he's getting ready to go on dialysis. Okay. Do you know if he has high blood pressure or diabetes?
No, he has no diabetes.
Okay. All right, Charmaine, what would you do for Dave's friend? He's getting ready to go on dialysis. He's 175 pounds, and he's 76 years old and 6'4", tall, skinny guy.
Okay, I would, again, he's got to avoid the bad stuff. And I would get him on 2 healthy brain and heart packs, and I would add to that the Ultimate Daily Classic, a couple bottles of that, and vitamin D3 for absorption, and I'd also get him on some MSM and Fucoid Z, and that should take care of his issues.
Yeah, well, that's very good. And of course, in the dialysis, you hit it right. I would go ahead with at least 2 bottles, maybe 3 bottles of the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets. Take a minimum of 3 twice a day. The capsules. If finances are not an issue, I'd go with 3 times a day, and they will support healthy blood pressure and healthy blood flow through blocked arteries. We've taken people who are on dialysis for 25 years. They hadn't urinated in the last 10 years. They're on dialysis 6 days a week because they didn't want to get a kidney transplant. And in just 2 weeks on that same program Shar just laid out, they started urinating again after 10 years of not urinating. And so we were able to drop their dialysis from 6 days a week to 3 days a week, and in 2 more weeks they're totally off of dialysis. We do this literally dozens of times a month all over the world. So this is very, very simple. Very good, Shar. Well done. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Texas. And Liam, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Liam, you're on the air. Hello.
Yes, thank you guys for taking my call here. So my name is Liam. I'm from Texas. Doc, it's a pleasure to talk to you all.
How can we help you?
Yes, sir. I have my blood number, and I also want to ask another question about something. So I'm African American. I'm 30 years old, and I'm morbidly obese. I've actually lost over 100 pounds with being on the products, and I'm still working on it, so I have a ways to go. I'm currently...
How much do you weigh now? How much do you weigh now?
So I weigh 340 pounds now, but I started off weighing like almost 500 pounds, or probably about 5 or something. I don't know,
Yeah, sure. Well, we deal with people over 300 pounds, 400 pounds, 500 pounds all the time, so that doesn't scare us. But, if you've lost 100 pounds, you're on the right track, that's for sure. So what other issues do you have here?
Well, I have been, just recently, I've been urinating a lot, like an excessive amount, and in April, I had my blood work done, and my doctor told me that I was not a diabetic, but she told me to just keep an eye on it. My A1C level was 5.8, I believe it was.
Okay, that's good. It's actually good. 5.8 is good.
Okay. Well, one thing that I do want to ask you about that has really been on my mind is this here. I don't know what this means. Sedimentation rate Western, that's like some sort of test that they gave me in the standard range between 0 to 15, and mine said 60. And when I talked to her about it, she said, "Oh, no, it's because you're overweight. We're just going to work on your weight," and that's the reason being that it's...
Okay, well, let's stop there because we got lots of other callers. Let's stop there. Okay, Charmaine, what would you do for Liam? Let's see here. How tall are you, Liam?
5'6".
5'6". I'd like to see you weigh 150. So he needs to lose maybe just short of 200 pounds. What would you do for him?
Well, I would get him on 3. I get him on 3 healthy brain and heart packs right now. And again, I'll avoid the no wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils. That alone is going to help him lose weight. And I'd get him on the vitamin D3 for absorption. And I would also get him on the Ultimate Daily Classic, and I would get him on the MSM.
Okay.
And,
did you say the
bar
keto?
For,
there
keto
you go.
bar for a meal a day, at least 1 or maybe 2. And
Yeah,
he obviously knows how to lose weight because he's already doing it, which is great.
Yeah. Well, okay, and I would start him out with 1 meal a day, a keto bar, and he's going to have to get 3 boxes because they only come 10 bars in a box. So for 1 month, for 1 meal a day, it doesn't have to be the same meal. He's going to need to get 3 boxes, and then after about 2 months, he can go to 2 meals a day of the keto bar. So he's going to have to buy 5 boxes a month. Okay, he can go to 2 meals a day, just say 2 days out of the week. The other 5 days of the week, stay on 1. And he'll lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day, getting rid of the bad foods and using the keto bar and taking the supplements appropriate for his body weight. And the urination thing can be a back problem. Do you have any low back problems, Liam? Do you have any back issues?
I kind of do. They crack a lot.
Yeah. What happens is when you have a low back issue,
and my neck as well.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's all connected. The neck. You know that old song, neck connected to the backbone's connected to the hip bones and that kind of stuff. They're all connected. And when you have something going on in your lower back, it squeezes the nerves that control the bladder. So this can cause you to urinate on a frequent basis, as well as blood sugar issues. But if you have an A1C of 5.8, that's very good. So you don't have diabetes. If you do, it's under control. But at any rate, let's see here. I think Char's pretty much covered all that. And so the MSM, I'd get 2 bottles of MSM, so you can take 3 with each meal. And they're going to support and promote maintenance repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between the vertebrae, bone breakthrough bone itself. And that's going to help. Actually, you might even gain an inch or so in height because it'll make the disc healthier, push the vertebrae apart, take the pressure off those sciatic nerves in your lower back, which control the urinary bladder. And so it's not unusual for somebody who might urinate 10 times a day. After 6-8 weeks, they start urinating 3 times a day like you're supposed to. Okay, and so that's because you're taking the pressure off of those nerves. And since you don't have, the doctor didn't scream about anything going on with your kidneys, the odds are it's a back problem. So do keep in touch with us every couple of weeks. Let us know what's going on. Keep in touch with us anytime you go to the doctor and you get some kind of update, because you have very common things, especially for somebody who's overweight. And so we want to know your weight loss and urinary problems and all that kind of stuff. We'll walk you through this. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552.
If your doctor is telling you that you can get all the nutrients you need to stay healthy, well, that's just wrong. Dr. Joel Wallach has identified 90 essential nutrients that the human body needs to thrive. Crops only need 3 nutrients to thrive, so where does your doctor think the other 87 nutrients come from? They don't. So if you're not supplementing, you're starving your body. Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine will get you a long way down the road to getting those 90 essential nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine contains plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine is a balanced and complete daily supplement. So if you want to give your body the nutrients it needs, order Beyond Tangy Tangerine today. Contact your local longevity associate to order this product, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local longevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to...
If weight loss is your goal, try Longevity Slender FX Keto Caramel Weight Management Bars and Shake. Designed to enhance any low carbohydrate or low glycemic diet by supplying the energizing and filling protein dieters need without unhealthy excess carbs, a keto diet known for its low carb intake, pushing the body to produce ketones from fat. Used as energy, a state known as ketosis, by using fat, not carbohydrates, as fuel in this metabolic state. A keto diet supports and promotes healthy weight management for optimal health. With this system, you should be able to lose 1 to 2 pounds each day. So, what are you waiting for? Start helping people today with your own home-based business.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. And, Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
All right, let's head to North Carolina. And David, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, David, you're on the air. How
Dr.
can we help
Wallach.
you, sir? Yes, sir.
Okay, and hi, Miss Murphy. I'm calling for two reasons. One of them is I want to hear if you have any latest lineups for eye health, any eye products. I actually have glaucoma, and I'm working with that. And the other thing is I want to join up with the under Miss Murphy in order to get you started with longevity.
Okay. Okay. Well, good. Well, she can give you or give her your phone number, and then she'll call you. Okay.
Okay.
So, I guess Doug, you and Shar have to get David's phone number here. So he wants to sign up with Miss Shar, and that's beautiful.
She's already got it.
Okay, she's already got it. Okay, good. Okay, what are we going to do for David's eye health here? He's got glaucoma. He's got pressure in his eye. How much do you weigh, David?
180.
180 pounds. How old are you?
I'm 62.
Okay. Do you have any other issues? High blood pressure, diabetes, or arthritis?
No, I don't. Just mainly the eye thing, and just to put on one more comment about my eye, I have one that is the cornea is hazing over. So I know that's another mineral issue.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Charmaine, what would you do here for David? He's got glaucoma, pressure in his eye, and he's 180 pounds, 62 years old. What would you do for his eye thing?
I would get him on 2 healthy brain and heart packs, and I would add the occupative to that, and vitamin D3 for absorption. And he needs some Ultimate Daily Classic, of course, for the pressure.
2 bottles a month.
All that is that's just high blood pressure of the eye. And the hazing over, there's selenium in the healthy brain and heart pack, so you're going to get 2 bottles of that. And that should help that hazing of the eye.
Hazing out of the cornea, the eye.
Yeah, it should help.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
And
again,
of course,
avoid the bad stuff, right? No wheat, barley, rye, oats. Very important.
Well, that's what's causing the problem here. And, of course, you could also have osteoporosis of the skull, squeezing the optic nerve, the optic artery, and the optic vein, which can cause glaucoma, pressure going up in the eye. And so you've already covered that by making sure he had the MSM with 3 of those twice a day. It's 1 bottle a month to support and promote maintenance repair, cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, including the connective tissue in the skull. And a lot of times doctors are calling things they're just diagnosing the symptoms, but they don't get to the bottom root cause, and it could be 2 different things. Number one, just simple deficiencies. Could be bad foods, fried foods, inflammation of the eye. It could also be osteoporosis of the skull, squeezing that optic nerve as it goes into the back of the eyeball, squeezing the optic artery going into the back of the eyeball, and squeezing the optic vein coming out of the eye back into the brain. And so that can mess around with the pressure inside the eye. So you hit it all. And let's see here. You talked about 2 eye products, did you? Did you talk about any of the eye products?
Occutive.
Occutive, yes. 2 bottles a month of the Occutive. Take 1 twice a day of that. That's really a great. I take 2 of those a day. I don't have any eye problems. I was born with an eye problem, but other than that, I don't have any acquired eye problems. I'm 82 years old, and I take 1 Occutive twice a day. I take 3 of the Vision FX twice a day, plus all the other stuff. And, I've been blessed with having good vision because of that. And, of course, you're going to see good results too, David. And I can't compliment you enough on picking Char as a sponsor for you to join the Longevity program with. She is a great teacher. She is a great mentor, and she's been with me for over 30 years. She probably knows this as well or better than me. So you're picking a good one. And all you guys out there, think about it. You really want to get into longevity and make sure that you're blessing your family, your neighbors, your church mates, your workmates, and everybody in your community. And you're going to help them where medical doctors can't. Okay, well, thank you so much, everybody. Good stuff. Thank you, Charmaine. Superlative job as usual. Thank you, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.